So I just got off the track here with Red Overbach. Just a miserable, cold, biting night. And by biting, I mean that it's just damp. I'm used to it. I'm from PEI and live in Ontario. Very similar climate here. Now this afternoon it was +7, raining a little bit. They had some heavy equipment on the track. They're putting in new light standards here, so the track was closed. So it sat closed all day with dampness on it and heavy equipment on it. And then I'm sure they cut it open a little bit, but it is hard as a rock. You can see leaving the 8 Red Overbach's not hot. He doesn't want any part of that first turn. He doesn't want any part of the track. I just let him coast off the gate, held position best I could. I knew probably 3 steps off the gate how the race was going to go. I'm going to end up first over like I was last week, where I didn't want to be. But you gotta take what you're given. And coming to half, I ended up first over. He didn't fire that great. I dropped him in the 3-hole down the backstretch. Felt like he had a little pop coming out of the turn, but again, didn't spring forward. Now, he's a bigger horse, and this probably isn't the track that's most suited for him, but he was over here because we wanted to get his palate looked at. We wanted to see if we could control that bleeding, and there was no issue. Last week, there was no issue today. But it is what it is. So we have a number of paths to look at. Is he just tired and needs a rest? It's possible. Do we take him back to Ontario? Now he fits that horses that didn't race for a purse of 15,000 last whatever, or 10 in this regard, I believe. So he fits classes back in Ontario. We can do a number of things, but just moving him around without results is kind of sucks, right? And when you come over here and you're 4 to 5 and 6 to 5, you're a little more optimistic than throwing up a second and a fourth. But again, it's not a total loss. I don't really want to take him to the Meadows. Again, that track can be a little hard at times also. I wanted to keep him close by to us. So we can either race him here once more, which is possible, or we can look at bringing him back home. We are bringing Matt's MVP back home. So I'll probably think on it, but I guess I'm leaning towards maybe bringing him home. This horse should be fine now. I don't really know what getting into him the last little while, but certainly didn't see any of that. Didn't see any of that here over the last 2 weeks. Now, we didn't break any land speed records, but it was half-mile racing, and tonight you can just throw the times right out the door. It is a vicious cold wind and a hard track. So maybe for my partners that are thinking of waiting up till about 4:30 in the morning till the 12th race goes here at Northfield Park with a handsome face, it's going to be a long night. It's going to be a long night. His feet bother him too, so we'll see how that plays out, but there's not much we can do. I can't do any more for his feet tonight before the race, and I know I see them cutting the track now, but is it going to be enough? Not to mention, like I said, that wind is going to play a role in many of the races here tonight. So not the result we wanted. We brought him over here. We got a second and a fourth. I guess the takeaway was he was very manageable. He didn't do anything wrong. And as far as a little empty on the end of the mile, feet here tonight for sure. But is he a little tired? So there's things to talk about, and there's ways forward for this guy. But I wasn't disappointed with him tonight at all. I would like to, I guess mildly disappointed, but I would like to see more from him. But at the same time, he was a treat to drive. He didn't do anything wrong. He just didn't do enough right. So with that, I'll let you guys go. As I said, it's going to be a long night here in Cleveland. 12th race with another horse that feet bother him. I'm not looking forward to it. So I'll talk to you all soon. Take care. I hope you had a decent day. It's always tomorrow.